Hey everyone, just want to apologize about the audio quality in the beginning. We had a little technical difficulties. Hey, nobody's perfect, right? But that's all right. Around 27 minutes, the audio quality goes back to what we're used to. So appreciate your patience with us and hope you enjoy the episode. Meghan and Harry obviously left.
Yeah.
And he was like, "You left the royal family because they were too strict?" Hey man, what did you expect? What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Say What podcast. My name is Sohile Ali. I'm joined by my lovely co-host, Yousuf Naderpoor. This the Y in the Say. Sohile and Yousuf, say what? In case you didn't know.
A lot of people didn't put that together, by the way.
How would you know? It's not like we just broke it down too much, or it's our names. But if you're listening on Spotify, give it a download, follow it. Please subscribe on YouTube. Give us a like, comment below what you thought. Let us know. We got a great episode for you today. We got some different topics talking about the return of Chris D'Elia's podcast, the royal family drama. Everyone's talking about that Oprah interview, of course, and a loud of the week that you're not going to want to miss as we think of it throughout the episode. But episode 27. 27, an odd one.
27 of these fucking episodes.
And there goes the kiss. But we appreciate you, we do. And of course, as always, 5-star Apple review on the Apple Podcast app. We love that. But right off the bat, just love to say thank you for being here, Yousuf. Thank you for being here.
Ooh, it was a journey.
You want to paint the picture? Because you look good right now.
Okay,
you look settled, but
about
5 minutes ago.
Yeah. So what happens is we normally film on Sunday nights because everything works out.
10-9?
Beautiful.
Oh yeah.
The lights start, the lighting hits, everything works out.
Oh yeah.
And
good timing.
We normally film around 9 o'clock, so I woke up today and I don't know what happened. My sleep schedule was fine before.
Yeah, you
I
were
was
back.
waking up 11, 12. Today I woke up at 4 p.m.
Oh.
Just unannounced. No reason behind it. I didn't stay up that late.
Toasty. Wow.
It just sucked. I woke up at 4 p.m. And then, of
you.
course, my parents decide to call me when I
Shout
tell
out.
them I won't be there. Make it a text. Okay, so
You were about 4.
So I'm at the gym at the just with my sister fucking, and of course my car has a low tire pressure alert.
Oh shit.
So anytime I drive it, I'm paranoid that a tire's gonna fly
That's
off.
no good. Yeah.
And I die. Because it's
Don't risk
healthy.
that.
It's healthy to be a little bit paranoid like that. So
I think so. Prevention. But you weren't trying to drive.
No, not at all. So then Samira takes me. We go to the gym together. Then I get a text from Sohile, and he goes, "Hey man, we can just bang the shit out if you come as soon as possible."
I just had back to
no
back.
rush, but please get here.
I had back-to-back team meetings for 3 hours.
Which I totally understand.
No, and then I realized I was I got stuff still to do.
Yeah.
Including this, and I said, if you can come ASAP, that'd be great.
And he's like, no rush at all, but get here right now, please. I'm like,
I know. I was like,
what do I do?
How do I say this?
I'm middle of a set, and I'm like, dude, I can't just finish the workout. That'll be 30 more minutes.
And you said you were working out, lifting and stuff. So I was like, he wasn't playing basketball, and I sweat more playing basketball. So I was like, maybe he's sweating not as much. Maybe it's all right.
No, I am drenched, dude.
Working hard.
Good. Oh man.
Good.
I'm about to can I get graphic? Should I get graphic or should I just not?
Go for it.
My balls were so sweaty. I warned you. And it was like Niagara Falls down there, okay?
I saw the shirt.
It's like a waft. Any waft, you just go, So you just kind of get paralyzed in the moment.
So you came.
So I instead of driving, getting dropped off my apartment, showering, I come straight here.
And then risking it in the death
I
mobile.
look like shit. I have a sweaty tank top. My jacket, I was going to put underneath me because I was worried about the sweat and the stench.
No. You jumped in the shower.
I was like, please, I just need a rinse.
We got
I'm
you.
rinsed off. I'm wearing all of Sohile's clothes.
Shout out Union Board.
Oh, yes. I feel like this is blasphemous for me to wear.
For you to wear this? You haven't put in shit. No, man, you made some work, man.
I had a couple posters here and there, but I feel like if I wear it now, if I walked in to the Union Board office now, they'd be like,
low-key,
the fuck is this?
Low-key, there's so few. It's a whole different board.
Yeah,
than when we were there. I'd be like, oh my god, you have the nerve to walk into here.
Yeah, I'm sure now they're like, please, we need something.
Yeah, no, when I left, I think many left along, not that I walked out.
I was like, I'll stick around after Sohile leaves. I didn't even go to the next meeting.
And you, Isaac, Gorab.
I was excited. I was like, oh, you'll stick around. And then I was like, the day comes, the meeting, I'm like, I look at the watch, I'm like an hour meeting for what?
No, but what is coming back is our Monday night open mic. So
oh, dude, I was
that
actually
should be fun.
When he told me it happened last week, right?
Yes.
So we missed it last week.
Shout out to Thomas.
I am clearing my schedule for tomorrow.
Yeah, for real, me too.
Because my class ends at 7:30, 7 o'clock.
Okay,
so
perfect.
It starts at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock, same
I'll
spot.
There.
Come through. It's by, if you're at IU,
Please.
IMU, Jordan River, outdoor spot. You'll see the little stage right in Dunn Meadow in front of the IMU. Stand up, open mic. Come, you can perform. Just join the list. We'll get you up on there. 5-minute sets. We survived the cold, dark period of not even.
That was honestly some of the best stuff. Like, that was the best time. Like,
that was a good time.
We're all, because like if you really think about it, we're like there's like 7 like comedians.
Yeah.
Just in the cold, watching other like,
7 comedians.
And it's not like there was like an audience or anything. There's like people passing by.
No, it's us and passing
So
by.
what it becomes is like we're just trying to entertain each other,
yeah.
and we're trying to make it worth it.
we all become the comics comic.
We're like, well, here's a penis. Like someone's just gonna come out. Like that's gonna be my next set. I'm just gonna come in a mini skirt.
No.
Above the waist.
No. What the
you guys welcome.
Oh my God. This is like.
Are you not entertained?
In the 70s, the comedy store was just a sock on his things. What's up? When that was humor. Now it's sexual assault. You can't be on a college campus doing that.
Oh,
this. It's all freedom of speech, but
after this semester, I have a feeling I'm not going to be on this campus for long. No,
wow.
No, I'm just joking.
Nah.
I'm doing fine.
But that should be fun. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, man.
We'll see. Hopefully, Thomas will be there. Will maybe will come through and drop some fire tweets on us.
Fully decked out with my stimulus gear.
Oh my God! Is yours pending?
No.
Okay. Did you see there was a guy who has posted his screenshot? It was like, and it was 1.4. It wasn't 1,400.
Yeah, it was like the million. Dude.
1.4 million.
If he said, the IRS can't take it back, they should not take it back.
Do I just leave?
Dude, my advice to that guy.
Yeah. Cash
out as soon as that
hits. Sell.
Soon as that hits.
Oh man.
Bring it all out of the bank account, and then if they come for you, be like, what?
What million am I?
What are you talking? Plus, in the government's eyes, I don't think they give a shit. It's $1 million. $1 million is like a drop in the bucket.
But it fucks up the whole thing if this guy's $1 million.
Fuck it. The man got lucky.
His economy's gonna whoop.
Dude, it doesn't. Dude,
yeah, just print another.
Reinvest all of that into GME and
restore balance. Not right now. This is a peak. It's on a high, but it's 40 again. It's 40 again.
It's back up.
It's at like 270. Yeah, last week was crazy for bro. For the record, I never sold, but I'm still not green.
I invested.
That's
I'm not gonna lie, I was sold all the time.
Dude, it was scary, man. But the other memes with the stimulus, the stimmy as they call it. But there was a meme. It was like the guy normal amount, 1,400 pending in his account. He's like, I want to thank everyone. I'm gonna put this towards my family and my requirement, the things I need in life, and it's gonna be a good thing. And like he had like 10 payments beforehand, all like recurring payments. Read all OnlyFans. Just a bank screenshot. Just
dude, have you seen the one where it's like walking into Petco after the stimulus? It's like, y'all got lions.
That was Drake or some shit. The hell was that? It was from the what do you call it video?
I was like in my car. I was like in my car, like waiting for my sister. And I was like, laughing my ass off. People watching me from the outside are probably like, "What the fuck is he on?" Just
that meme is the best. What was it? $1,400 direct deposit, and then mine was $400 direct deposit. Me at Disney World, 1 water, please. and someone had very similar. I was like, at Sonic, bring out the hedgehog. It's a good meme.
But but at least
Non-stop.
we're getting checks.
Hey man, time to go. What are you gonna do? Go shopping, save it, invest it, gamble it?
I'm literally gonna put it all towards the computer. I'm putting it all towards the computer. I don't give a fuck.
Bro, that could
as soon as I get all 3 of my stimmies, all at once.
Oh my god! No, but just the 1400.
I can buy like a lot of parts, but I'm trying.
I know you're trying to agree. I go hard, so for sure that'll be at least 75% of it.
Yeah, man.
That's what's up.
It's gonna go so far.
That's what's up, man.
And I already got my case on back order. So,
okay.
They ran out.
Oh, gotcha. Damn.
So hopefully that comes in soon.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna be, because there's been dude, it's I've been edging myself,
sure.
these last 4 months, just being
oh my god,
I can buy now.
The PC
I can buy now. Credit card debt.
Yeah.
Right
yeah.
And just but once these stimmies hit, I could cheat. It's gonna be Coming to America, but I could leaving Afghanistan.
For a computer?
Leaving the Taliban?
I watched that sequel on Amazon Prime.
You did not.
I did. My dad and I watched it because we loved the original, and I really couldn't think of anything else to watch. That's why. But I liked. What did I enjoy? I fell asleep.
Yeah, because
Yeah. But the one part was funny was
Eddie Murphy.
God, dude, I can't remember. I mean, the barbershop guys are still there. that part was pretty funny.
The one funny part was 20 years past. Shit.
No, I mean, it'd been a while, but they did some fun stuff. Trevor Noah played a newscaster and only a newscaster, playing into what he's doing now.
Yeah.
That was pretty. Jermaine Fowler is the main guy. He's hella young, dude. He's literally 30, 31. He is a comedian, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
He had a sitcom. It got canceled, but
what do you do?
He fucking went hard.
No, I'm just sorry.
Yeah, he didn't get canceled. But this motherfucker, man, is doing it. That guy, he's gonna be top star very soon. Because he played his son. He plays the prince or whatever.
Did he actually do a good job though?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. His performance. Tracy Morgan was in it for a little bit. It was funny. But if anything, the press tour for this whole thing was the main thing that I was enjoying, which was seeing Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall do all the shows. And he told a really funny story on Seth Meyers about the first time he went to the Comedy Store and how he didn't understand the rules or whatever, and he got the light after 5 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, did you watch that video?
Yeah.
Yeah. And there was what the fuck is this shit? And then some Paul Mooney, who's obviously known a comedian out there, maybe not as obviously as mainstream as Eddie Murphy was at the time.
Yeah.
So he was just what the fuck's going on? They're yeah, we're bringing the next guy. He's who's the next guy? He's Paul Mooney. He said, who the fuck is Paul Mooney? And then he asked the crowd, this freaking tourist crowd watching Eddie Murphy from SNL, you want him or you want me? And they went,
oh my.
Talking about, do we want? And he said he did another hour. Dude, it's a great story.
Cold-blooded man.
But I digress. I would love to talk about real quick. I have a new interview up with comedian Warwood Jr. They should definitely check it out from The Daily Show. He gave me about 40 minutes of his stories, and it's a good time. So check that out also on the channel. But you and I had a fun night last week with our family. For
for my mom's birthday.
Shout out Hilarity.
I forgot
Happy
to say
birthday.
Happy birthday.
My second mother.
No, dude, planning that surprise. So the whole party, it was okay, so my sister, by the way, when my sister's in planning mode, it's the most terrifying. Hitler doesn't have shit on my sister. Hitler could have a gun pointed to my head right now, and I would be is Samir coming? Dude,
get this over with, yeah.
So I got so the whole plan was Samira and my mom were just gonna go for dinner, and I was I don't know if I can make it.
Yeah.
But we really had my aunts, my cousin, your mom was there.
Yep.
A couple of Samira's friends were there for some reason.
Ali.
My brother, it's family,
Yeah.
And we're supposed to meet at Luna Cantina. By the way, shout out to them. Their service was
to the wait staff.
Oh, they helped me so much.
The facilities.
Near the end, it was kind of they were getting busy, so they couldn't really get to us in time and shit. But dude,
beforehand,
they helped me so much.
Was that big table actually there, or was that a couple?
It was already there.
That's already there.
But I was can I get that table, please?
Yeah.
Because they had 2 other reservations. And I was because they told us we couldn't make a reservation, but there were still 2 other ones. So I was can we get that table?
Yeah. And then, mark that shit.
We got that, and then I was I was in charge of the decorations and shit. So I was putting red beads all over the fucking
Oh,
place.
yeah.
Which nobody wore.
I mean, by the time I got there late, but
yeah, he got there like 2 hours after. We already had food and everything. We're about to cut the cake. And like,
it's a good chip. It's a good chip and sauce.
And then what happens is, so before that, Samir was giving me all the decorations.
Yeah.
We had 2 balloons.
Uh-huh.
Like 2 of these big ass, like a lollipop. They looked like the cake pops from like Starbucks.
Straight up.
Like just straight up circles. And one of them was like, they're both black and gold. Samir's reaching in for one. Boom! Pops the other one. Pops one.
From where? The car?
Because she had her keys in her hand.
Bruh.
Pops it. She dies in front of us, you know? She's like, take the balloon.
There's one.
And I'm like, oh, fuck. And I'm like trying to defend the balloon with my life.
Yeah.
I had to go get the cake and shit, go to Kroger. And then I'm
Happy
on my
birthday,
balloon,
sexy
setting everything
mama.
up. All I had left was this balloon.
Yeah.
And so I go to I tell them, I'll be right back. I go to my car.
Yeah.
And I open the door and I grab the balloon. I am like 5 steps away from the entrance. The balloon just pops off the fucking string.
What?
And floats away into the atmosphere. And I'm like,
oh, it comes up the string.
looking at it, and I'm looking at the string. It's like straight out of a comedy movie. The string just slowly, right there in my fucking hand. And I'm like, what kind of luck? And I'm like, dude, I'm holding my phone, and I'm like, I'm about to tell like Samir that the balloon flew away. So I'm
Both
like,
of these fucking.
how do I do it? So I just all caps, the balloon flew away. I'm sorry. Since Samir's like,
Meanwhile,
I fucking hate you.
the balloon's like freedom.
Freedom. Answer right there. Boom.
United Flight Airline 396.
And so like we're just like, so
Damn.
I'm like, all right, well this is it. And then everyone comes in. We have the party. You know, my mom was out like that. My mom was at her like happiest.
She was surprised.
Yeah, she was like, and she's having the time of because we hadn't seen our aunts in my home alone. Like
yes, your aunt, your cousins, us, my mom. Yeah, dude, I haven't seen your mom since we moved you out of the house. And that's what she was like, thanks for helping us move. I was like, that was when I couldn't even sit right. That was my back was hurting and shit. Like, that was a bad time for me.
That night was one of the worst nights.
Oh, that night of moving.
Oh my god.
Well, we don't have to get into it. But
no, we don't. Like, but just because I had worked, you had a fucking pinched nerve in your leg.
Yeah, and I'm like,
we're lifting tables and shit through these small doors.
I couldn't say no.
And
bro.
we're like, oh,
no, I literally could.
You know,
but
shit, man. It was a great party.
That was fun. Shout out to the cantina. We had a good time there. I saw a resident of mine from my.
Can we talk about how I can't go fucking 5 feet without some guy who is, of course, the most stereotypical frat guy, just popping up and go, yo, dude, so
dude, these okay, let's just we're there. Okay, so we're there. I'm sitting with, obviously with the family. We're down at this nice big table, enjoying having a good time. I get the chip and the dip. I said, yeah, so we're having a good time. And then I just see this group of freaking, obviously, college students group over there on another table, just kind of looking and like kind of whispering to each other, and then just kind of just looking over. And I'm just like, man, like, I know we're being loud, but dude, like, we're not fucking like disturbing the peace here.
They were being louder than anybody in the fucking restaurant.
Yeah, exactly.
They were like complaining about this.
Yeah, we're not even loud. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, from like what I could see, I just saw like them just kind of looking over, and I was like, okay, there's some dudes here and a couple of girls there. Okay. And then the guy in the front stands up and but I actually heard him whispering. I heard one go, no, but that's my RA. No, that was my RA. And I was like, well, it's got to be me. And if he's mistaken, then sure. But if it is, then I got to you freaking silence this kid. But his buddy stood up, who I didn't recognize, was just kind of like, he looked at me right there. He was like, come over here, this little thing. I was like, hey. He's like, either I'm going to get my ass kicked. He's like, Yosef, meet me outside. We're going to have to beat some kid's ass. And I just walked all the way over the table, and I see the kid, and I honest to God, I didn't remember his name, but shout out to Max and his buddy. He said, bro, you I was like, my first floor, so literally 4 years ago, my sophomore year, you remember coming through the Forest floor 7, all guys floor.
Yeah.
Shout out to some of them gentlemen. Good men. But Max, so he just, what's up, dude, what's up? And then that was that. And then, so they were there the whole time.
Yeah, you got it. Okay, well, here's my perspective. I'm sitting, it's like, at this point, like 11:30.
I didn't want to freaking bash them so much.
Tired. I'm at like a break. I'm just talking to Sarah. Then all of a sudden, these fucking this group of people come in.
Didn't they say happy birthday? Did they sing happy birthday too?
No,
that was a bunch of
that was somebody else. I think
it was a bunch of people saying happy birthday too.
I think they left before us, but so they come in. They're already arguing with the hostess, and they're like, "We got too many people. We got too many." They're being a lot of shit, and I'm like, "Oh, okay." And of course, we hear, "You're Sohile? Is that you?" And they get up. And dapping them up and shit, and I'm like surrounded. They're all over me. It's like a hornet's nest just fucking fell down.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, like I then that one day, I will bet $50 next time we'll go to fucking like Alaska. We will go to Alaska in the mountains, and some dude is just gonna show up out of nowhere, like a Sherpa's gonna be like, "Saw that? Is that you? Like, don't you remember me?"
like the most obscure thing.
Just
E399, the class. It's like Prashant.
Like, oh my god, man.
Why not? Why not?
That's networking though, son.
I will tell you this one.
Ooh.
This one was because of both of us. I was interviewing potential art this past weekend.
Yeah.
On Saturday was interviews for next year's RAs over Zoom. They don't know who we are ahead of time. This kid comes into the Zoom room. I don't even recognize his name, but he watched the podcast. I think he had a friend of a friend. Could even be through your network because he was Indian.
What was his name?
Low key. I forgot.
Oh, fuck.
But I think we're on LinkedIn together maybe. But it was weird because he was like, I was just like, "Hey man, how's it going? Like, welcome.
Yeah.
You know, congrats. You're gonna be. And hey, if you're listening, hey, shout out, brother. Appreciate you." But he said, "Actually, Sohile, I'm listening to your podcast." And the rule is with this, it's like you shouldn't interview someone you know, because then it's like too much. Like if he was one of my residents before, or I taught him in the class,
bias.
then it's like to let us know. And it looks like I don't know this guy. And he said that, and then I had a co-interviewer with me, like a professional, full-time person, and they were just laughing their heads off, like, "Of course, you know, so from the pod." And I was just kind of like, "Ha ha, is he still allowed?" And I was like, "Thanks, buddy."
Like,
always great to meet the fans.
Like, let's listen to your podcast. Then they hear me go, "My balls are so sweaty."
That's not. But this shout out to him, man. But you just all that to say, it's a small town, it's a small community.
Yeah.
That becomes smaller when you do things like we do, and you never know,
You know,
right?
this community is like one giant family.
And all that to say, back to one giant family. What were you gonna say? No, don't.
Oh, don't.
I don't even know how the segue was gonna be.
Oh, I was gonna.
Don't.
Okay.
Just 1 second. You brought me back to your apartment.
Yeah.
You turned the fire on. Had a glass of wine.
No, my brother's watching from behind.
Oh God! I didn't eat at the restaurant. Obviously, I came after my class, so like 10:40, and I just had a chip here and there. And I was about to bite the cake, and then you were like, "Actually, Ali didn't enjoy his food. I'm going to take him back and cook him a steak at my apartment." And I was like, "Steak? I want some steak."
I was like, "Just fucking come on, man!"
I was like, "That's exactly what I wanted." So I like took the cake and said, "Peace out to our family," and like literally walked the whole block, like literally just crossed the street.
Like 10 feet.
I love your apartment location. It's so convenient, bro. Literally across the street, up the stairs to your apartment, and you proceeded to cook the most delicious steak because I was so hungry, so tired, just
dude.
And you made what was it? It was a fillet? No,
it was just
ribeye.
Just a strip steak.
It was a strip steak. God damn it,
dude. The fuck is you know the good thing about that steak? Listen, if you ever cook steak in like just wherever, do a dry brine. Where you just take the salt, put it all over the steak, and leave it in your fridge overnight.
Just salt.
Yeah, okay. Just salt, nothing else. I guarantee you'll know what it works like because like the meat's a little darker, it's a little hard, it's like crusty a little.
Yeah,
bro.
I took a picture.
It will make such a big difference. It gets so tender, and it just falls apart. Like it just melts.
It has to be some of the salt absorbing, or
the salt. If the salt is making it more tender, it's getting rid of the moisture out.
Yeah,
and it works
so
well.
You're a genius, bro.
And like,
God
so
damn
after that night,
the
next day, what I decided to do because it's been 2 days of salt briny now. So I just flipped it over because the other side it was still like a little
Oh,
white
you
side,
saw
so
that piece the next 2 days.
So then I put a little bit of salt, or not salt. Sorry, a little more salt, a little bit of olive oil. No, I just put some garlic powder, some black pepper, and then a hint of soy sauce. The soy sauce makes a fucking just a little bit
On it itself.
just a little bit, and then I let it marinate for like 6 hours. Went to the gym, got some work done, cooked it. Oh,
wow!
It was so good.
Oh, I
man.
believe it, man.
So
I
good.
had those. You cut out such nice pieces. I watched Shane Gillis and just lived.
We listened to him say a bunch of Asian.
It's the guy who got SNL and he's not here anymore.
He said the C word.
The other reason I brought him up is because he's coming to Indy in April. So I'd love to just thank you. I'm a big fan of the podcast. No, dude, he's a good.
I hate them just as much.
He's fucking hilarious.
Just joking. Don't relax.
But this is also a third-party battery, so this is gonna die. But it's okay. I went home after eating with you at the apartment because obviously you were cooking and everything, and I smelled like meat. And I lay down in bed and I still smelled it. I was just kind of like Ratatouille, and just.
I had to open both my windows because the smoke was just all over.
I love it. I was like, this is the best. That's all I want. But speaking of what used to be the best, one of the best.
What?
Speaking of who used to be known as one of the best of our generation, of our time, in comedy.
Oh, okay.
All right. Of today, man. Chris D'Elia came back.
I was ready. I'm like, follow through.
Gremlin says, I know.
Just, yeah, right? Come on.
I don't even know. I wanted it to be like a funny thing, like Instagram user Chris D'Elia returns with a podcast. No, he came back with a new podcast episode. Congratulations on Friday, episode 177, titled "Human." And once again, never clicked on anything Miss Fest.
Holy shit, man.
And when we saw each other Friday night, we were both like, remember that?
We were on it.
We both, I feel like, we both are exactly subscribed to the same thing. So we both saw that. He did. We got a yes and a dangerous.
It was so good, man. Like
It
just
was
going back to
cool,
normal.
man.
Like just not back to total normal.
Right.
But like just something for good times.
I know, dude. I know.
Like
Yeah.
I feel like this is kind of a weird I think that this is like the sign that like 2021 is gonna be a good year. All right, so I just think that say what you will about like what you think about Chris D'Elia. I might be a little biased when I say this because I think that this is like for me this is a sign that 2021 is gonna be like the rebound year. You know,
sure.
Like 2021 was like we tore an ACL.
2020.
Yeah, 2020. My bad. Yeah, 2020 is like we tore an ACL. Like our career's on the line, or like the Paul George Olympic. Like that's what it's like. 2021
was that game.
That's what it was. Like when he fucking snapped his leg.
We had a chance to take it to the finals. Yeah.
Like he was out for a long time, and then this is the year where he starts rehabbing. He's getting back in the groove. And then he's back in like MVP form.
Nice.
You know, I think this is the year, and I think this is the sign.
If D'Elia is Paul George in your analogy or the year,
like
he definitely.
I'm just talking like a joke because like this is like one sign, you know.
Yeah.
Like first, everything is like we got the vaccines coming out.
Stimulus.
We got fucking stimulus checks coming out.
Biden's president.
But there was like I know there's like it's good to criticize the president, but like some of this is just like unjustified in my opinion.
I actually haven't kept up.
Like Twitter is like fucking a cesspool of just bad thoughts. But like we'll talk about that later because like whatever. But the main point,
yes,
Chris D'Elia coming back, is like it's just good to have something like from like the good times back.
I know, right? Yeah, it's reminiscent of
like because like so is he going to be doing like one episode a month on Patreon or is he like
you listen to that right?
Yeah.
By then he was saying that he might do where it's more than one. Just whatever it is more on Patreon. So like an episode you can't watch unless you have the Patreon.
That's gonna suck.
I think
that might be. I think it wasn't really.
Yeah, I mean,
it was kind of like
a bonus episode or something.
Like that'd be sick because that's what like Tiny Meat Gang does. Like Cody Cohen.
Okay, exactly. Like, a lot of crazy.
They release free episodes, but then there's like a bonus episode on Patreon.
Pay to get the extra one.
Yeah, which is fine. If that's the case, it's fine. I just don't want like the whole podcast.
But like truly, if you want to talk about what his vibe was like on the pod. Like he was making the best of it. I feel like someone told him like you should actually just do this again for yourself. And he literally said things like how his son like saved his life. Like if he didn't have a son
Dude,
to
the
look
ending
after.
of the podcast, fucking.
I know. That's what I'm talking about.
Man.
Like towards the end, he was just like, shout out to the friends that
Yeah.
checked in on him, and the fans too.
Dude.
And he was really having a hard time talking through the fans parts, but like also the friends. He was literally like, you really see who your true friends are, because he was like, he called people and they were like, I'm not trying to do anything. I'm not trying to like be associated with you or.
Dude, just like imagine like, I think we agree that it was like pretty like. It wasn't that he was like knowingly pursuing underage women, because like in the screenshots it shows, because not everything was showed.
Right.
It was like obviously he backed off after they found out they were underage.
That's the truth. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
But no one fucking reported on that. They reported on all the bad
nuance,
shit.
Man.
Which is fucked up.
The headline. People
like,
want
dude,
the bullshit.
How like just press wise thinking about this. Like this is the problem. This is why press is dying. This is why, because they want to focus like this whole cancel culture shit, right?
Yeah.
So many. We've talked about how I feel about it before. How people are like, if you have a problem with cancel culture, you have a problem with people being held accountable. But that's not even what cancel culture's become. Oh, they like, let's say there's a character flaw. They just go after the guy, ruin his career. Like he doesn't, like Chris Lee doesn't have sponsors now.
Exactly.
For the fucking, for the
or
podcast.
Agents, yeah.
No one wants to do anything. He's like damn near blacklisted. They took him out of a movie. All because of some like, they were falsified.
Yep.
You know? And in court it was proven that they're falsified.
Yep.
No one's talking about that. You know?
No.
There's a bunch of like everyone's focused. Oh, he's still this. He's still that.
Yeah.
He took a bunch of pedophile roles, like 2 of them, like on you. You know.
Yeah.
It's a role. If that's the case, fucking Christian Bale's like a serial killer in fucking American Psycho, because he did that shit so well. You know.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, man. It just kind of sucks.
It does suck.
But you know, it's good to have him back.
It's great to see him just talk through it, and have still the ability to do it. Obviously, they can't take away his YouTube channel and stuff like that, you know. And like you said, Patreon. That's exactly what we were talking about. I was like, he'll probably set something like that up. And there was one part. Do you remember he was making fun of the Jean-Claude Van Damme scene with the bathtub, and he was doing that bit.
I was like,
and he was like, "That's the shit you have to do in movies." And he was like, "Well, I won't have to worry about that for a while."
Yeah.
It's just like, God damn. And he was talking about how he was doing favors for people to be in their movies.
Yeah.
It's literally like not like less than a year ago.
Yeah.
He was top comedian today, you know? And it's like, it's just crazy because we talked about this before. Like, it's like he died.
Yeah.
And like seeing this again, like seeing obviously hints of him on social media.
Dude, just imagine, like, sorry, I didn't mean.
No, yeah, go ahead.
But just imagine, like, you get like falsely accused of something, and all your friends, like, except for like maybe like 3 or 4, just fucking like publicly are shaming you.
Yeah.
And they turn your back on you.
I know.
And all that. Just imagine, like, let's say, like,
that was hard
like if like for you, if like let's say, oh, you got fucking canceled for whatever reason. Yeah. And I, instead of being like, well, bro, I mean, like just think, like, especially like me, like we grew up together, everything. If I was just like,
bro,
yeah, well, like, instead of being like, that's not the person I knew, I think there's another side, there's something not right about it. If I was like, I fucking knew Sohile was fucking scum. Yeah, we grew up together, we hung out all the time,
but I didn't
and we took a bunch of pictures. I was never really friends with him, though. We were like a professional. That's so fucking scummy, man.
That's bullshit. Like, yeah, man.
That's
it's covering your own.
Like, that's the shit. That's the shit I'm talking about. We're like,
yeah, they did.
We're like, now
they haven't done.
Nowadays, people are like, that's what I'm saying. Nowadays, people want the real shit. They don't want the fucking, you know, like the facade of like, oh, I'm this kind of person, like this kind of, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
You know, like,
authenticity.
If we had some more of that, I guarantee you, these fucking businesses that are like currently dying out right now, like these movie studios that keep remaking or adding sequels and shit. Dude, make something original and authentic, like from like a creative standpoint, you'll fucking succeed. These fucking these celebrities, like sorry, I keep fucking, I'm fidgeting a little. like these, like the Ellen DeGeneres situation. Like how, you know, she's like the on
the
TV,
workplace drama
on TV. She's like, yeah, everyone gets free shit. I'm lovable. I'm funny. I'm this and that. Meanwhile, she's running a concentration camp.
No, meanwhile,
in
you
her
find out
workplace.
it's actually
Like-
just like Hollywood.
Yeah, like, she's like piece of shit, not letting
That's like
workers look her in the eyes.
a
Like,
lot of bosses in that thing.
what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Like, just fucking step off the fucking the what do they call it? Not the platform.
Pedestal.
Step off the pedestal and get with the times.
Get
like,
with the times, indeed. Yeah,
Shit,
but
man.
this was something, and we talked about it before, and we want to just share it now. And I know we look forward to seeing more of his content.
So excited!
I love
man.
seeing him and his son on Instagram.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So much of that.
Did you see the video of him playing him as a
Yeah.
guitar for like a 2-minute song? He
It's
just didn't
like-
break once.
Yeah, man.
Just playing
Well,
his son.
it's like I
was
understand
great.
why he's posting a lot. Like I know he said in the podcast, he was like, I don't really know how to feel about like posting my son a lot.
Oh,
'Cause-
really? Oh, yeah.
Because remember, he was like, he didn't know how to feel about it, but now he's like doing a lot because like
Oh,
like,
sure, sharing
yeah.
him and stuff.
which like it's great, but also I kind of feel like this is kind of like a PR person being like, hey man, show your family, man, show your
Oh, you think?
just a little bit.
I feel like he didn't even have a PR person anymore. I feel like that guy
someone's
left.
got to be behind this and be like, hey man, just fucking
Maybe a
do it.
therapist.
Maybe like
I think.
I'm not saying obviously I'm not being
Yeah,
like
yeah, no, I know.
this is fake. I just went on a rant about
The reason
authenticity,
why he
but,
would do that, it
Yeah.
helps. It definitely helps.
But
But for him too, just something good for him.
It's
Because
cathartic for him.
He's literally
It's
said
also to show people like, hey,
all
man,
he's done every day.
Yeah.
He just wakes up, plays with his
Yeah.
son, works
And,
out in
like,
the garage.
just thinking about like, dude, I talked about this before. Think about how much we've changed like the last 3 years.
Us?
Like
Yep.
like we're still like we're still like young, like we're in our 20s, but like
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The jump you make from like 17 to 20, and
Mhm.
like the things you go through, how much you grow, how much you change the people around you, like. Just apply that to anybody, and I guarantee that's like my main problem with fucking this cancel culture.
Yeah,
shit.
people. It's
Like-
people. We're fucking. No one's perfect.
No,
That's the main
fuck
thing.
no.
No one's perfect, and
Dude.
Because of that, you're gonna have flaws. You're gonna have
Yeah.
moments of weakness. You're gonna have mistakes you've made, and you can be sorry for them.
Dude, like
you can.
like if a
learn
year
from
from now
them.
I could look back at this podcast and like see like some of the early episodes, or like even now,
Even now.
and I could be like, damn, maybe I shouldn't have fucking said some of the like
Sure,
maybe actually
yeah.
because you grow. That's the thing that people don't understand. Like not everybody, but these people that are like, oh fucking Emmett, we're gonna try to cancel Eminem for what he said in 1991 in a rap song. What the fuck are you talking about? Get a life.
Nice try.
Like,
Yeah.
dude.
Good
but-
luck.
Oh,
Yeah.
that okay. All right. No, sorry. All right.
Oh,
now
that's awesome.
I just had a good idea for the line of the week. I don't know.
Oh,
That you kind of triggered something. But main point,
remember that.
it's good to have Chris D'Elia back. Don't fucking. You can't judge people off what they did 4 or 5 years ago, or even 2 years ago, or 1 year ago.
No.
It just you grow. That's life. You move on, and if you hang on to that shit, you're bored. Okay. Now,
No, for real.
but
This is speaking of being bored,
yeah.
out of my mind. Last Sunday night, literally right before we filmed last week's episode, the royal family. Yeah, like we alluded in the
Ooh.
beginning. This, you know what it is. If you've been alive the past
My
week, you've seen at least
fucking memes galore.
one
Like,
Oprah meme, one still from this Harry and Meghan, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle interview with Oprah. Obviously, now that they've been removed from the royal family, they're off doing their own thing. There's a specific word for it, but they're out. Peace out. And so she does.
Deuced.
This great interview where she unveils basically how fucking terrible it was
Yeah.
to be there, no support. She was feeling suicidal. She couldn't go. You can't leave. It's basically fancy as like prison. It's how she was painting it and stuff. And this just, was all throughout the week. Shocking details for some, and others. Like, dude, watch the John Mulaney take on the royal family. That from literally November or some shit.
Uh-huh.
He was way ahead of the time. If he wasn't going through his own thing right now, he'd be on top of this
God
shit.
damn it,
Because
man.
his take is like,
This next special about a
he had to take. Oh my god!
What?
Post rehab. Oh, but we love him. But his take back then in November was right around the time that Meghan and Harry obviously left.
Yeah.
And he was like, "You left the royal family because they were too strict." Hey man, what did you expect? You expect everyone's gonna be like, cool with you being like, who wants to play Never Have I Ever? Like, no, man, this is the most whack-ass, ass people you've ever met. And Prince Harry, man, your mother or your grandma is like 96 years old. That's the definition of something you wait out, playa. And he's just credited like, you idiots. But no, all that could also be applied to this whole tell-all thing.
Yeah.
But the reason I looked into it some more, I never really knew much about like even his mother, Princess Diana.
You want to know why? Oh no, sorry.
You want to know why? I didn't know.
No, sorry. Yeah,
So I also watched that
else
Princess Diana documentary on Disney Plus. This is Diana in her own words.
And then also The Crown. Like that
and then now I'm interested in The Crown.
Yeah.
Have you seen The Crown?
I haven't seen it, but I've heard like amazing things about it.
I think I'm gonna have to watch it now.
I guess we have to.
I will say this
because like we have to fucking like know. I guess
I just think but also like this shit I like fuck every other British thing ever.
Love Island.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Welcome to Love Island.
Forget it. Wait, what was the clip he was talking about? Dalia and the thing, remember? The guy was like, I ain't bothered. He's just but no, bro, literally, like, out of all the things that came from, out of all the UK exports, the royal family drama, that shit I like, just to watch, and
dude, like,
that's good TV.
Dude, okay, I'm gonna say something that might offend a couple people, but like, pre this, like, the only people that I knew that, like, the people that, like, genuinely cared about the royal family, and they were like, what's the other one's name?
Well, here they don't.
No, what's not
Meghan Harry, Markle. Eric, William and Kate and William.
Yeah, they're like, hey, Kate bought a new dress and it's got diamonds on it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, dude, these people make me sick. It's like all like either like very bored women or like divorced couples that are like trying to like mend their relationship or just teachers. Like, you know, like it's all like wow, everyone. That's all I heard.
I bet
those are the only people I've ever seen that talked about the royal family like that.
Yeah,
you know. And then this shit happens. I can only imagine what those people are going through.
Well, they're like, welcome.
I might have fucked up, like, you know, like, dude, like, just like,
like they were like, we love the royal family. We're a fan of it.
Yeah,
and then they come through.
Like,
telling my side.
Maybe
of the
I
story.
shouldn't have subscribed to their. I don't know why I'm doing this hand motion.
I just like that person.
I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have subscribed to their streaming platform where it's like just a 24-hour camera of just Kate changing diapers and shit.
Just a sign, help me. This is not a joke.
Also, can we just talk about how they were worried about the skin color of Meghan and William? Harry.
Bro,
their baby,
this is a this is a system.
This is a white traditionalist family.
This is a system that dates back to
that has conquered Indians.
That yes,
and like other nations
and the natives and like, but the system is made to keep the same bloodline and keep it
incest,
quote unquote pure, dude, and all that whatever.
Just fuck your cousins at that point.
No,
man.
Literally, this is also the same system that inbred to keep the same bloodline.
Dude, these people are sick as fuck.
I quite like the kingdom. You're screaming monstrosities of you.
I like not leaving my castle.
No, literally, like 30 Rock, bro. You gotta watch 30 Rock one of these days because they're so funny. There's one episode where literally a character falls in love with like the Tina Fey's friend, and he's like, he likes you. He's a prince, and then she's like, he's got him. He's just like, he's just dying of mouth frothing, and they're like, ignore it. That's kind of like Martin Short's character.
Yeah.
Interested development. Okay, I don't know if I'm making fun of the mentally challenged here. I don't think I am.
It's a joke.
I'm making fun of inbred.
Yes. Which, sorry if you're
not their fault. It's not their fault.
It's your parents' fault, and you should blame them for your inadequacies.
Sorry. You should blame them. But I gotta watch that again too. But hey, that was good TV.
Hello, step brother.
And I think we got to segue because my Lauda also relates to the UK a little bit, so it's interesting. Hey, Lauda of the week.
Hit that shit.
Lauda of the week. That shit. Song's done now. Lauda of the week, or idiot of the week. Lauda means idiot in Farsi, the language of our people. Yusuf, do you care to go first?
Yeah.
Who is your Lauda of the week?
I'm gonna pass it off to you.
Oh, you're passing it off to me.
Yeah.
So my Lauda of the week started off really early on. It was actually last Monday, right?
Yeah.
If you're on Twitter, maybe you saw it. But last Monday was International Women's Day. We love women.
Wait, can I say something about that?
Just say, can you guess?
Well, no,
Wait,
can I
what?
just say something?
Sure.
So when our last podcast came out the day of,
It came out on International
yeah,
Women's
shout
Day,
out to Alyssa for pointing this out to me. So
What?
I made a joke about when I was like, maybe she did this with the Nike exec, where I was like, maybe she was.
Oh my god!
She made 70%. I made that joke on International.
That's great. You savage, you don't give a fuck. This man is uncancelable, everybody. You're my hero.
Dance.
But I think someone did worse than you did.
Oh yeah.
Burger King UK.
Yes.
Burger King UK tweeted on International Women's Day. I'll just start off with the tweet. Their tweet was simply, "Women belong in the kitchen." Burger King UK. And then obviously there's their own tweets replying to it, which is like, and we want to support them. Women who want to study the culinary arts are going to get a scholarship sponsored by us. We're going to pay for girls to study to become chefs.
Yeah, that was the
third
point.
Tweet,
though.
That was the thread of like.
The second tweet was like, if they want to.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If they choose.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And I get it. We know why.
It's shocking. It's
shock PR,
yeah.
Social media teams can only do so much to differentiate. There's only so many moon pie accounts that be like, fuck you, Chick-fil-A.
Like,
before
Wendy's can only make so many fucking pandering tweets.
Wendy's can only give away, remember that 6 million nuggets they gave away to that kid who got 3 million retweets or something like that, whatever, lifetime?
What the fuck kind of reward is that, by the way?
A lifetime amount of chicken nuggets?
What the fuck kind of, imagine if he was like, dude, they're trying to kill this kid. They're literally trying to kill him. They're like,
dude,
hey man, we could give you a lot. There's 6 million chicken nuggets. Stuff your fucking
or a
face.
lifetime's worth.
Spicy, regular. You stuff it.
No, literally. That kid. So social media people, they just do these things in Burger King UK. Just the fact the original tweet, and then they deleted it because everyone was like, Burger King wild. Women belong in the kitchen.
Hey, man,
that's the whole tweet.
If you're gonna tweet like that, you need to stick with your guns. No deleting shit. Take it from me.
I know, dude. And then they the whole. Good luck finding his Twitter, by the way. But let's just say this: he follows me. Go no. Burger King UK, man, loud of the week because of this stupid look, which is a bad move, and they deleted it and they said sorry.
It wouldn't be okay. It wouldn't be. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
The royal family really royally screwed up last week. The whole UK.
Hey man, like it wouldn't be bad if they like did something like good with it, you know? Like if they were like,
I mean,
women belong in the kitchen, and then like maybe quote tweet it so like the next tweet you see is like because this, you know?
I mean they
and like no, but like with the reply. Who checks it?
It was the first reply.
Yeah, but like, but it wasn't a good reply. Is what I'm saying.
They weren't good.
And that's what I'm saying.
But they were trying to do something.
If they did like a good reply,
what would a good reply have been?
Okay, so let's see. Women belong in the kitchen. End it. No, I'm just joking. Like they say that, and then the next reply would be like, well, okay, well they had time to think about this first.
Yeah,
I'm on the spot. But if they were like, because we are giving this scholarship, not like if they want to, because what the fuck does wanting to belong in the kitchen?
It means you're a chef.
No, but wanting to belong in the kitchen or wanting to be in the kitchen. If you want to be in the kitchen, but if you want to belong in the kitchen, this isn't my joke, by the way, but this is a good point. It was the time of me getting sorry.
That's a good point.
But also, like, if they did something with it that was like, interesting, not just like women belong in the kitchen.
Yeah,
if they want to.
If they want to, it's kind of a
and
cop out.
like,
Yep. They could have.
You know, I feel like you don't agree. You don't agree.
I think it sucked overall.
Yeah, it sucked overall. But like, if you're gonna do the shock factor thing, you have to fucking shock with the first, and then immediately explain everything. Like, in the next tweet.
I think they tried to do that.
But
okay, they didn't do it well according to you.
Yes.
And I think I think no matter what they said, the original thing would have still gotten so much backlash. They would have still deleted it.
You gotta stick with your guns. When you send that tweet, you sent it to the world. Even if you delete it, people have screenshotted this shit already. You might as well keep it up.
Facts.
What's the worst thing gonna happen? You're gonna have like 1,000 more fucking comments about how shitty your fucking burgers are.
Ignore it.
It tastes like horse feet. Probably because it's made of fucking horse feet.
Who's your loud of the week?
So, my loud of the week. I don't know if you're fucking paying. You're on TikTok. But have you? Because when I thought about this.
Wow.
When I thought about this.
Some English, please.
I thought about this when the TikTok, when I was like, people were trying to cancel Eminem.
Okay.
Have you seen this millennial versus Gen Z war that's happening on TikTok? You haven't seen
any particular?
Dude, they're so bad. It's okay. So first off, there's a lady who was rapping like to the one Eminem song, and then but it's obviously shit. She's like, "What did you see?" But if like offbeat, terrible. But then the Gen Z will respond and be like, because they were like, "How are you gonna try to cancel Eminem?" And then Gen Z responds like, "How are you gonna criticize us when your generation was responsible for these school shootings?" Like shit like that. You gotta follow the timeline.
I'd rather not.
You gotta follow because it
sounds like
so bad.
Worst thing ever,
dude. It's so bad. It's so bad.
That's good.
And like
that's good.
How insecure do you have to be? Like, imagine you're like 30 years old. You got a wife. You got a kid on the way. You got a nice house. You're living in Texas, which sucks, but also they have nice houses.
No tax.
Yeah, exactly too. And you're getting upset because a 15-year-old is roasting like what you wear. Like, because these guys are like, skinny jeans and middle parts are not allowed anymore. Like Gen Z is saying
that's Gen Z.
Yeah. And then millennials are like, oh yeah? They're like getting fucking like angry about it. They're like,
well, I thought Gen Z was the one with the parts and the skinny jeans.
No. Gen Z is like, oh, baggy shit.
It's back to baggy shit?
It's back to baggy shit again.
Shit.
It's like back and forth. The trends. It doesn't matter. Fashion changes. Have you seen what people wore in 2000s? People wore Jenko jeans.
Yeah.
Unironically. Like,
Canadian tuxedo, all jean.
Dude, we can stop pretending that none of our generations are all going to end up in the same place, man.
6 feet under.
6 feet and under, and in a cemetery next to other people that are from other generations. It doesn't matter.
So bad. Dude.
There are other things in life.
Bad. I'm so sorry you had to watch those.
Millennials.
God.
You have taxes to worry about. Gen Z, do your homework, please.
Go to school, bro.
Focus on that before you're over here attacking. The school shooting argument, by the way, doesn't work. You're
attacking a whole generation.
That's what I'm saying,
dude. I'm not going to pontificate on the logic behind a 50.
Our generation is wearing cat ears in public. I think it balances out.
I think we have.
All right.
I think
we have serial killers and we have
serial killers.
So which one really is worse?
Future serial killer equivalent.
Like either way, no one's gonna want to breed with either one.
That's some of the worst things I've ever heard online, but it exists. There's also much worse.
TikTok
there's much worse that exists on TikTok. So careful what you start to watch.
Like the girl that was. Did you see the girl who was like? Okay, this trigger warning. So there's how there are a bunch of people that were like, you're a Jewish person in the Holocaust and you're in the. Have you seen
those POVs?
Yeah,
sure.
Another POV of like you're during the civil rights era and your black friend is getting beat up by the police and you have to pretend not to care. Dude, you didn't get beat enough as a kid. Why are you posting this on your TikTok? Dude,
they think they're saying something.
Dude, it's you get.
Oh my god, dude!
What are you talking about?
I hate this topic so much. if my silence and my grunts are not a sign enough,
I can feel you like.
And it's not.
Stop talking.
And it's not you. It's the content.
It's so bad.
But you have brought this to me. But this takes my cake as loud of the week.
If you want to lose your faith in society, watch a compilation on YouTube.
I'd rather die.
Yeah,
but this has been quite fun.
Yes,
and we appreciate you for tuning in. Episode 27 of the Say What podcast. If you're still listening, man, you're a real one. We appreciate you. Just shoot us a DM, comment below exactly right now this time spot, and we will shout you out in the next one because we love you and I love you, brother. Appreciate you. Say What podcast. We'll see you all next time. Peace. Real quick, before you click away, thanks so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Click right here to subscribe to my channel for all future videos, and click right here to check out this video over here. Have a great one.